Hey everybody, and welcome to this PvE slash silly video. We have some silly recordings that I took at the end of this video and some of the end of Beta Weekend event, so keep watching for that. Just as a quick disclaimer, this is going to show a lot of the higher, not high level, but higher level area of the humans. So if you didn't get a chance to roam around there and see, and you don't want spoilers, then I want to skip to the end of the video. But this is the Destroyer Cave, I believe. We pretty much went into this fissure and just killed a whole bunch of destroyers, so this is a quick little clip of that. We ended up getting to the end of this, and there was this huge, like, level 30 destroyer harpy, and we're all, like, level 15, 16. If you look on the top left, you can see Ivenia and Ash Caravan were the two highest level at the time, and we have tons of, like, level 7s with us, so we weren't able to take him. And I didn't get him on, or her, sorry, on video anyways. But this place was cool, so I thought I'd throw it in the video. We have quite a few DH people with us. I'm at the front of the pack, so you can't really see everyone. Lots of people like to stand back. But yeah, these destroyer crabs were hilarious. And I think I'm obviously playing Elementalist. For those of you who haven't watched the other videos, this is all I played during the Beta Weekend event, pretty much. Right now I'm actually using different weapons than those other two videos that I made. So this is I think the staff, not the staff, the scepter and a dagger offhand. So you can see the first 3 skills on my skill bar coincide with my scepter, and then the dagger is the last 2 skills on my skill bar. And I hadn't played with this much, so I don't have all the skills unlocked. But that was a quick, we're already in the next area. This is, if any of you guys remember, we were in Keswick's Peak, Triskelion Vale, I think? Yeah, Triskelion Vale, and right inside there is a big mine. And right outside the mine, apparently all these centaurs decided to come take over the mine or something, so we're defending against the centaurs. Here I'm back on my staff, so lots of meteor showers and whatnot. You can see people just dropping like flies, and we have to res them. Oh, actually everyone's alive. But holy crap, look at all those centaurs. And if you just saw there, I used one of my skills called Conjure Lava Axe or Conjure Flame Axe. And that is a utility skill that the Elementalist uses, and I can pick up an axe. Or not pick up, but like conjure an axe and use it. So all of those skills on my left have changed to the fire axe skills that I used, and if you look on the ground, it also makes one for someone else to pick up. So someone else just picked up the axe and had those skills. You only have about, I think, 20. You can only use the skills in that 20 times before it disappears, and you have to make a new one. But you can already see, if that's something that you like to do, my number 7 skill, that's my Conjure Flame Axe, is already almost recharged, so. And a lot of these I shaved down to just get the action, so there was obviously running around to get here, and after this it's going to be running around to get to the next place, but I just went to go get the action. Okay, it changed again. So this is underwater combat, and this is really short because I didn't want to show us wiping, and here we're in a level 25-ish area, I think. And I'm only level 15. I'm one of the highest levels. We have probably like 4 or 5 level 7s with us, and everyone just dies. As you can see right in front of me, their armor is, they've died so much that their armor is already completely gone, so they're just trying to come along just to see at this point. So yeah, right in front of me, they've died so many times that their armor just goes away, and that's a weird thing that Guild Wars 2 does, where your armor just breaks and you just don't wear it anymore. I don't know where you put it. I mean, I don't know where you store the broken armor, but it doesn't look like Zara's Norn has much to offer in like storage capabilities, I guess. She just has dinky little loincloth and whatever. Okay, we're going to... This is the next area. Where is this? I don't know where this is. Okay, yeah, this is the bottom left side, or bottom whatever side of Kessex Hills. As far as I know, only me, Jeff, who is Ivenia, and Ash Caravan actually came here. This is the only Sylvari area that we were able to see in the beta, as far as I can tell. This is probably on the border of the Sylvari lands. We weren't able to go to Sylvari lands, but if you watch, we just barely took over this camp, or this Sylvari town, from like hordes of undead. And so now I'm just going to run around and show you guys what this Sylvari area looks like. I think I jump around and do silly stuff. Just so you guys can see, this is like the glimpse of what the big Sylvari areas will look like. And there's this researcher dude here who's a karma vendor, and he has tons of really good items. If you're looking at the stats, plus 29 power on that staff is the highest power I saw on anything, even in the auction house. That was probably the best staff to get, and obviously we got it for World vs. World. And I got the Focus 2 to try out later, and I'm going to spend a lot of... We were chatting about this on TeamSpeak quite a bit, so I'm going to spend quite a bit of time at this vendor, and then I'll run around and show you some more of the Sylvari area. Okay, this place is actually really, really cool. I can't wait to see what the hometown of the Sylvari looks like, because it's pretty awesome. And then it looks like, I don't know if there's some trade skill where you can like chop down trees, but if that's like a rare tree that no one knows about, then I just showed you a good thing. It was like a gummo sprite, maybe. I don't remember what it was called. But there's how you find the gummo sprite if you're looking for one of those. And I think here we're just gonna look into the Sylvari hut, or plant house, I guess, I don't know. And I'll just pan around a little bit. And then I think we go out and fight some more undead. I'm not sure. I didn't actually preview this video before, because it takes so long to preview, because these videos are so long, and then I have to export, and it takes hours to export, and then uploading to YouTube takes hours, so this is a pretty long process. Oh, and this is where he picked up the skull and was doing the Macbeth to be or not to be on TeamSpeak. It was pretty funny. And actually, I think about here is where I pan over to the next video, and I took a screenshot, obviously. Okay, and here we go. Nana Cattle. Oh, this is the Hylet Cave. We found this secret Hylet Cave that we found just like diving underwater. And I didn't get video on the way in, but this is video on the way out. And as you can see, the underwater combat is like incredible, and just the scenery underwater is awesome. It's probably one of my favorite things. Just hopping underwater, it looks so good. And you have to swim. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. I'm just trying to follow them. And if you look on the chat, it says I've received one Matal Enchanted Pig Truffle. We just barely got done doing that quest where you sniff for truffles as a pig and bring them to the guy. And once you're done, you can buy these enchanted pig truffles, and then anywhere you are, you can turn into a pig, and you'll see that in a second. So now we're at the diving board. This is close to the end of the beta weekend event, and we're just trying to do some silly stuff. So you can see we have a few people with us, and we're all going to jump off at the same time. This diving board is in Lion's Arch. I think it's called Diviner's Mount or something. Now we all turned into, and see that pig? That's the truffle that I got from that, to turn into the pig. And we're all going to jump off as animals and swim around for a while. The pig swim is pretty funny, actually. I highly doubt this pig could swim around. He's so fat. And apparently you can turn into tons of stuff. Those mystic boxes that you get in-game, you can go to the auction house and buy one of the keys, and you get tonics. And you can turn into lots of different funny stuff. And we were just playing around with the portals at this point. I think Mark and Shinji were both mesmers, and they were doing the portals. And here I'm on the bottom and watching people jump off, and Mark jumps directly on my head, and so does Jeff as that. I forget what that was called. I think it was the floater or something. And here we were in, I think this is Divinity's Reach, and we were just playing around, waiting for the beta event to start. Just hopping in the portal as a pig. You know, a lot of us have been playing probably 40, 50 hours at this point, and we're just ready for a little, just funny thing. And oh, this is where I learned that pigs can't walk backwards. So if you walk backwards, it turns you around. So you can pretty much spin the pig if you want by hitting back over and over and over. That's pretty funny. And this is where we found Queen Jenna, who I guess is Queen Salma's like descendant, or maybe just some queen of whatever. I haven't read the book, so I don't really know or read into the lore very much at all. But you can click on her cat, and her cat Queenie will do a little roll for you if you want. It's pretty funny. And this is actually the end of Beta Weekend event. There was so much going on here that I turned my graphics down, and then I realized that I didn't care about the lag, and I just wanted to see what the balanced graphics would look like. And then I think in a second I say screw it and go back to max settings. Yeah, and even then there were tons of people dropping out of game, but I didn't really care, so I turned it back up, and then we killed this. This was the end of beta event, and this was the first beta weekend. So the end of beta event for this was we killed the legendary White Bunny, which is obviously Monty Python reference. And since there was so many overflow servers, I wasn't able to get in with all the DH people because we were messing around until the very end. So but there's tons of people around here right now. It's insane. We pretty much have a full district, or not a district, but a full world, I guess. And then, yeah. So once I think this is pretty much the end of this video. I didn't get much PvE stuff because I was in World vs. World most of the time. But I wanted to give you guys a taste of, if you weren't with us, what we were doing. And I think this is the end of the video, so I will catch you guys in the next video if I happen to make one. I think I'm making another World vs. World video, but I'm not sure. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. We'll see you at the next video. Next video.